All right, so get this, everyone. Today we are diving deep into something that I know a lot of you out there really care about. Healthy nails.
Yeah.
You sent us a ton of research on this link between diet and nail health.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, some of this stuff is seriously fascinating. Are you ready to unlock the secrets to strong, gorgeous nails?
I'm ready.
Let's get this deep dive started.
I think a lot of people get frustrated with nail problems,
Yeah.
because they just focus on those surface level solutions.
Yeah.
But the real magic, it often comes from within.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So let's peel back the layers,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah.
What are some of the underlying causes of nail issues that we might not even realize?
Well, sometimes it's just, wear and tear.
Right.
Like, think about it. Washing dishes,
Yeah.
using those harsh cleaning products,
Yeah.
even cold, dry weather, that can do a number on your nails.
Yeah, for sure.
But oftentimes it goes deeper than that. Nutritional deficiencies
Uh-huh.
are a surprisingly common culprit behind weak, brittle, or discolored nails.
So it's not just about those external factors. It's about what's happening on a cellular level.
Exactly. Remember, nails are made primarily of a protein called keratin.
Right.
And to build keratin, your body needs a steady supply of certain vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
And if those building blocks are missing, well, it's like trying to construct a house without enough bricks.
Yeah,
The foundation is weak and prone to crumbling.
I get that analogy. So I know our listeners are dying to know which nutrients are like the real MVPs when it comes to nail health.
Well, we can't talk about strong nails without talking about biotin.
Of course.
It's a B vitamin that plays a crucial role in cell growth and the metabolism of protein,
Uh-huh.
both essential for keratin production. Without enough biotin, nails can become brittle, prone to breakage.
And I see from the research that eggs are a fantastic source of biotin.
Yes.
That's good news for me because I don't
Yeah.
eat breakfast for dinner.
Eggs are great, but it's also found in foods like nuts and seeds, sweet potatoes, even some mushrooms.
Oh, wow. Okay. Another nutrient that caught my eye in doing research for this was iron.
Okay.
I know it's essential for overall health, but what's its specific connection to our nails?
Iron is really key for healthy red blood cell production. And those red blood cells carry oxygen throughout the body, including to your nail beds.
Okay.
If you're not getting enough iron, you might see your nails become brittle and thin.
Right.
They might even develop a concave shape. Sometimes they call that spoon nails.
Oh, that's interesting. So paying attention to our nails can actually give us clues about potential nutrient deficiencies.
Yeah, exactly. Our bodies are constantly communicating with us.
Wow.
We just have to learn to listen.
So let's talk about how we can give our nails the support they need through diet.
Okay.
What are some of the most important food groups to focus on?
Well, protein is definitely at the top of the list.
Okay.
It provides those essential amino acids
Mm.
that are the building blocks of keratin. So
Mm.
think lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs,
Yep.
plant-based sources, beans, lentils, tofu.
I love that you mentioned the plant-based options too. It's a good reminder that there's plenty of ways to get enough protein, even if you are following a vegetarian or vegan diet.
Absolutely. Variety is key for a balanced and nutrient-rich diet, and that's especially important for nail health.
Speaking of variety, I noticed that several of the sources really emphasize the importance of eating a wide range of fruits and vegetables.
Oh yeah, that's key.
What makes them so beneficial for our nails?
Fruits and vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support overall health,
Okay,
including nail health.
right.
For instance, vitamin C helps protect nails from damage caused by free radicals.
Okay.
Those unstable molecules that can wreak havoc on our cells?
Yep. Yeah.
Berries, citrus fruits, and bell peppers are all great sources of vitamin C.
I've also heard that leafy greens like spinach and kale are good for nails. What makes them stand out?
Excellent sources of folate,
Uh-huh.
which is essential for cell growth and repair.
Okay.
And spinach, in particular, that's a good source of iron, which we already talked about.
Right.
Crucial for strong nails.
Yeah, it's incredible how much nutritional power is packed into those leafy greens.
Right, they're like little nutritional powerhouses.
Yeah.
And don't forget about healthy fats.
Right.
They play a crucial role in keeping nails moisturized and flexible, preventing them from becoming dry and brittle.
Okay, so where can we find these healthy fats?
Avocados are a great source. Oily fish like salmon and mackerel.
Okay.
Nuts and seeds are also excellent sources of healthy fats, along with other nail-boosting nutrients.
I'm noticing a trend here. A lot of the foods we've been talking about are not only good for nails, but also contribute to overall health and well-being.
That's exactly the point. When you nourish your body with a balanced and varied diet, you're not just targeting one specific area.
Right.
You're supporting your entire system from the inside out.
So it's about that holistic approach, not a quick fix.
Exactly. Healthy nails are a reflection of a healthy body.
Right.
And building a healthy body starts with what you put on your plate.
Now, I know a lot of our listeners are busy people, and it can be tough to find time for elaborate meal prep. Are there any simple, practical tips for incorporating these nail-boosting foods into a daily routine?
Absolutely. You can start by making small, sustainable changes.
Okay.
Instead of reaching for that processed snack, grab a handful of almonds or sunflower seeds.
Good idea.
They're packed with healthy fats, protein, and vitamin E,
Okay.
which is another powerful antioxidant for nail health.
Those are great on-the-go options, and I love that they provide a satisfying crunch.
Right. And if you're looking for ways to add more fruits and vegetables to your diet, smoothies are a fantastic option.
I love smoothies.
You can pack them with spinach, berries, a scoop of protein powder.
Right.
It's quick and easy to get a nutrient-packed meal or snack.
I'm always looking for new smoothie combinations.
Well, how about this? Try adding a spoonful of flax seeds to your next smoothie.
Oh, interesting.
They're a great source of omega-3 fatty acids and biotin.
Okay.
Plus, they add a nice nutty flavor.
I love that idea. I'm definitely going to try that. It's amazing how these simple tweaks can make such a big difference in our nutrition.
It's all about those consistent, healthy choices that add up over time.
Okay.
And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress.
So we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about the root causes of nail problems, the crucial nutrients for healthy nails, and some practical tips for incorporating those nail-boosting foods into our daily routine. Is there anything else that our listeners should keep in mind as they embark on their journey to stronger, healthier nails?
One thing I'd like to emphasize is the importance of hydration.
Oh,
We often focus so much on what we eat that we forget about what we drink.
right.
But water is essential for every cell in our body, including our nail cells.
Okay. Good reminder. So how much water should we be aiming for each day?
Most adults should aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day.
Okay.
Of course, individual needs vary based on factors like activity level and climate, but that's a good general guideline.
So it's not just about what we put on our plates,
Right.
but also what we put in our glasses.
Exactly. And speaking of things we put on our bodies, let's not forget about the impact of lifestyle factors on nail health.
Right. We've been so focused on the internal
Yeah.
that we haven't even touched on the external ones.
Well, while diet is a crucial foundation for healthy nails, there are other lifestyle habits that can either enhance or hinder our efforts.
Yeah.
Things like proper nail care, stress management, and even certain medical conditions can play a role.
Okay, I'm all ears. Let's unpack those lifestyle factors and see how they fit into the bigger picture of nail health.
Sounds good. I think we can all agree that beautiful, healthy nails are worth the effort.
They are.
So when we talk about lifestyle factors impacting nail health, proper nail care is probably the most obvious one.
You're right. It seems almost too simple to even mention, but I'm guessing there's more to it than just, a quick file and polish.
Absolutely. Think of it this way. Your nails are actually quite porous.
Ooh.
They absorb substances that they come into contact with,
Right.
which means those harsh chemicals in some nail polishes and removers
Yeah.
can really do a number on them.
So those quick dry top coats
Yeah.
and the acetone heavy removers might not be our nails' best friends.
Not necessarily acetone, while effective, it can strip the nails of their natural oils, leaving them dry and brittle.
Oh, okay.
And some quick dry formulas contain ingredients that can weaken the nail over time.
Really?
Look for acetone-free removers and polishes that are labeled as nourishing or strengthening.
Okay, good to know. So switching up our nail products could be an easy win for better nail health.
Yeah.
What else should we be mindful of?
Something as simple as overwashing your hands can also be an issue.
Oh, really?
Now, obviously, good hygiene is important,
Right, of course.
but all that soap and water, especially in dry climates, can really dehydrate your nails.
I can definitely relate to that. My hands get so dry in the winter.
Yeah. A good solution is to always apply a moisturizer after you wash your hands, paying special attention to your nails and cuticles.
Yeah.
And wearing gloves when you're doing dishes or using those harsh cleaning products can make a big difference.
Practical and easy to implement. I like it.
Yeah.
What about those other lifestyle factors you mentioned, like stress? I know a lot of us tend to bite our nails when we're feeling anxious.
It's funny how our bodies react to stress, right?
Yeah.
And nail biting is a prime example. Not only can it damage the nail itself, but it also introduces bacteria from your fingers into the nail bed, increasing that risk of infection.
Right.
And chronic stress can actually disrupt hormone balance,
Okay.
which in turn can affect nail growth and strength.
So finding healthy ways to manage stress is not only good for our mental health,
Yes.
but also our nails.
Absolutely. Exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, whatever helps you unwind and de-stress can indirectly benefit your nail health.
No, I know from the research that sometimes nail problems can be a sign of an underlying medical condition.
Mm-hmm.
What should our listeners be aware of in that regard?
That's right. Our nails can often provide clues about what's going on inside our bodies. For example, thyroid disorders can sometimes manifest as changes in nail texture or growth rate.
Wow.
And conditions like psoriasis,
Yeah.
eczema, or even fungal infections can affect the nails as well.
So if someone is noticing persistent changes in their nails,
Mm-hmm.
it's worth bringing it up with their doctor, right?
Absolutely. It's always better to err on the side of caution and get checked out by a medical professional if you have concerns. They can determine if those nail changes are simply cosmetic or if they warrant further investigation.
Good advice. So we've talked about the importance of choosing the right nail products, protecting our nails from excessive moisture, managing stress, and being aware of potential medical conditions. Is there anything else we should consider when it comes to lifestyle and nail health?
One last thing I'd like to touch on is the impact of certain medications. Some medications like chemotherapy drugs or certain antibiotics can have side effects that affect nail growth or appearance.
That makes sense. So it's a good idea to talk to your doctor or pharmacist about any potential side effects related to nail health.
Exactly. It's all about being informed and proactive.
This has been such a fascinating exploration of the many factors that influence nail health, from the foods we eat to the way we care for our nails and manage our overall well-being. It's truly a holistic picture.
And I think that's a key takeaway. Healthy nails are a reflection of a healthy body and a healthy lifestyle.
Well said. And speaking of healthy bodies, we've talked a lot about what to do for strong nails.
Right.
But I'm curious, are there any foods or habits we should actively avoid to protect our nails?
That's a great question. And yes, there are definitely some dietary and lifestyle choices that can sabotage our nail health. Let's dive into those next.
All right, so we've covered so much ground already,
Yeah.
from the building blocks of nail health to the power of lifestyle choices. But I'm really curious about those potential nail saboteurs you mentioned. What should we be avoiding to keep our nails in tip-top shape?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but those sugary treats and processed snacks that we all love, they're not doing our nails any favors.
Oh, no, really? But why? I mean, they taste so good.
I know, it's tough to resist, but you see, those types of foods are often loaded with refined carbohydrates and added sugars, which can lead to inflammation throughout the body, and that inflammation can actually interfere with nail growth and strength.
So it's not just about what we're putting in our bodies, but also what we're leaving OUT.
Exactly. And along the same lines, excessive alcohol consumption can be dehydrating,
Right.
which we know is bad news for our nails. Plus, alcohol can interfere with the absorption of key nutrients, including those that are essential for nail health.
Okay, so moderation is key when it comes to those happy hour cocktails.
Yeah.
What other dietary villains should we be on the lookout for?
You know, it's interesting because some people find that certain foods from the nightshade family can trigger nail problems.
Nightshades. I'm not familiar with that.
They include things like tomatoes, potatoes, eggplant, and peppers.
Wow, really? Those are pretty common ingredients. But how could they be bad for nails?
Well, it's not a universal reaction,
Well,
but for some individuals, these foods can trigger inflammation, which, as we discussed, can negatively impact nail health. It's worth paying attention to how your body responds to different foods and perhaps experimenting with eliminating nightshades temporarily to see if it makes a difference.
that's a great point. It's so easy to overlook that connection between what we eat and how our bodies feel, even down to our nails.
It's all about becoming more attuned to those subtle signals that our bodies are sending us. And speaking of paying attention, it's also important to be mindful of any food sensitivities or allergies that you might have,
Right.
as those can also manifest in unexpected ways, including changes in nail health.
So if someone notices a consistent pattern between certain foods and their nail health,
Mm-hmm.
it's worth talking to a doctor or a registered dietitian to explore potential food sensitivities.
Absolutely. It's amazing how interconnected our bodies are. Everything's linked in some way.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive. We've explored the science behind nail health, the power of nutrient-rich foods, the impact of lifestyle choices, and even those potential dietary saboteurs.
Yeah, and hopefully our listeners now have a toolkit of strategies to support their journey towards strong, healthy nails.
Absolutely. Remember, it's not about achieving perfection. It's about making informed choices that support your unique needs and preferences. And it's about recognizing that healthy nails are just one part of a larger picture of overall well-being.
Well said. Taking care of your nails is a form of self-care, and it's a reminder that even the smallest details can contribute to our overall health and happiness.
I love that perspective. So before we wrap up, any final words of wisdom for our listeners who are ready to embrace the world of nail-boosting foods?
Just remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, make gradual changes, and celebrate those small victories along the way.
Beautifully said. And for those of you who want to delve deeper into the research we discussed today, be sure to check out the show notes for links to all the sources. And with that, we'll sign off for today. Happy snacking, everyone, and here's to happy, healthy nails.